Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are showing off the team-up that never was, the sort of bait and switch that we were expecting to see something come from in the Tournament of Power with Frieza and Frost teaming up. We saw very, very briefly Frieza showing Frost the full power form, which he used for what, like a minute or so, and then was very quickly betrayed by Frieza. So basically, while looking at other units, I think it was while I was planning out the Broly video that we did the other day, where we used him on the new Broly team, because he is a movie bosses and full power leader. I was looking for some other units that, you know, that maybe were a little bit older, that could fit onto newer categories. And then while I was looking through the full power, I saw full power Frieza, and it reminded me that we just got the full power Frost on Global. So they are, of course, both in the full power category. I feel like, you know, they almost couldn't not be in there, because they literally have full power in their name. So I thought it'd be pretty cool to try them out on the same team, get them linked up. Obviously, we don't have the new Broly yet, so we are using the SSJ4 Goku. So let's see what Frost, not bad, and he gets the stun as well. So Frost is pretty solid. He gives himself 3 ki for 6 turns, which is pretty decent. It will help him super attack. Attack plus 120% and defense plus 60%. Medium chance to stun, which obviously you saw went off there. And his super attack greatly raises attack and causes supreme damage. Now, obviously, full power Frieza is kind of going to be the main powerhouse of the two, because he is, of course, an easy A unit. So let's just get finished. We might as well just finish off Goku here and move on to the next rotation. So he is an easy A unit, so of course he does immense damage and raises his own defense for 3 turns. And his passive is attack 120% when performing a super attack, ki plus 3, and defense plus 30% as the first attacker in the turn. So the weird thing about their partnership is they actually don't link anywhere near as well as you might expect. In fact, they don't have a lot of the same links. Frost doesn't have big bad bosses or prodigies. Frost doesn't have strongest clan in space, and which I think is a key link that very much helps out the Frieza race team in general, because they obviously have a weird mixture of ki. I think full power Frieza has always been one of those units that doesn't really fit well on other villain teams, because aside from strongest clan in space, so like outside of a Frieza clan sort of team, his only key link is over in a flash, which I think all extreme units in the game, there's only full power Frieza, the Bootanks, and then the Majin Vegetas that have over in a flash. There might be 1 or 2 more, but yeah, there's not many extreme units that have over in a flash. So they don't actually share any key links, because Frost doesn't have strongest clan in space. But what should make the partnership work is the fact that Frost does give himself extra ki for a few turns. So it's a bit of a shame that we didn't have them in the same rotation straight away, and that we're currently having to fix that. But Frost gives himself ki, and then if we put Frieza in the first spot, which is obviously ideal because of his easy A abilities, he gives himself 3 extra ki and 30% defense, which he wouldn't get if we weren't putting him in the first slot. So I'm going to avoid super attacking with that Goku. I can't avoid it with the other 2, so I think we'll float off mine, because both my Goku and the friend Goku don't have any dupes, but the friend one I think is only at like 52%. I kind of deliberately tried to bring the weakest Goku I could find, just to make sure they didn't go crazy and go through the showcase a little bit too quickly, because you can see here this Goku, even with no dupes, over 1.3 million attack stat. I was going to say, I was just kind of hoping that free crit doesn't go off. So yeah, in terms of links that they do actually share, it is Universe's Most Malevolent, which is 15% attack, and then Fierce Battle, which is 15% as well. So they're giving themselves a 30% attack boost by linking. Both of them give themselves 120% attack in some fashion. Frost's is unconditional, Frieza's is when he super attacks, which is obviously going to be most of the time anyway, but it does mean that he doesn't get a... he only gets his defensive boost as the first attacker in the turn, which means he has to go first. And in this scenario, where Gohan is already fairly low on health, I think it's very possible that Full Power Frieza could just take him out straight away, but let's see. Oh yeah, almost 2 million attack stat. And that's with just his links with Frost, because the KO on rotation is only a Universe Survival Saga support unit, so she's only supporting the Frost. I felt like Frost would probably need the extra support because he's not as good. Plus, my Full Power Frieza is Rainbow and Frost has no dupes, so it's just 55%. And of course, there aren't actually a huge amount of support units on the Full Power category that are particularly good. This Vegeta is in fact the only one on the category that I own that actually has a support passive that affects both of the units. It's AGL, strength, and physical types. So there's the Super Saiyan 2 Team Gohan, but he only does, I think he does 3 types as well, but he misses one of the characters. I can't remember which one when I was putting the team together. But yeah, they don't have a lot of optimal support units on this category, so that's something that definitely needs some improvement in the future. But like I said, with the links that they do share, getting 30% attack, and then they both have ways of giving themselves extra ki. So like Full Power Frieza in the first slot, we only have to get him to 9, and then when it comes to his turn, his passive will trigger, he'll give himself 3 ki. So here we go. He shouldn't one-shot Gohan here. So let's give him... I mean, we should still try and give him 2, but we don't need to, which is the purpose of his passive. So we can give Frost all of the reds so that he supers, and then Goku... I mean, yeah, the next rotation would finish him anyway, I guess, so let's give Goku those. So yeah, Frieza, passive activates, gets his ki. Not too bad. And then, of course, he raises his defense, so he's not going to take a huge amount of damage. Frost, just under 1 million attack stat. Not bad for being 55%. He is SA10, so his damage wasn't super far off. So that's actually pretty solid. We obviously want the ideal rotation would be with that Super Vegeta on the rotation, so I think we might get that the next time they come around. I think we have that. So, but of course Goku is going to finish off this stage. I don't think this is the last one. I actually can't remember. Let's find out. Because yeah, the Dragon Fist, I feel, is going to take him out here. I mean, it wasn't a huge amount of damage, but yeah, okay, cool. I thought there was one more. So we get to see them together with the Vegeta. So this is their max potential. I did the... oh, I don't want to get a Dokkan attack with Frieza, though, because he might actually one-shot him. Yeah, one of the reasons why I did the Gohan event was because I know he can be stunned throughout every single phase of the fight. So, Vegeta doesn't need to super. So let's see what we can get. So this is the optimal rotation for the Frost, at least. Almost 2.5 million on Full Power Frieza. Very good unit. Gohan has very good defense and damage mitigation, though, because that is not a lot of damage from a Rainbow Full Power Frieza. The crit, though, pushing through. Frost up to over 1 million attack stat now, so that's much better. 430. I mean, if he was Rainbow as well, I could imagine him dealing a pretty decent amount of damage in this situation. But I think the number of stones I went in, you guys know, on the hit banner without getting hit. And funnily enough, I didn't actually get Frost until the final Moe that I did. So definitely not going back in on that banner at all. But I think this is obviously where the... this is going to be where the battle ends, because he has got very little health and we cannot avoid a Dokkan mode here. So I'm going to heal just in case he super attacks in that first slot though. So we'll give you that, give you those, and then give you those, and then we will finish it up here with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So, in fact, while I've been looking at their links, it's kind of made me think of, he does actually have a much better linking partner, Frieza, the Frost I mean, with the Angel Golden Frieza. Because Angel Golden Frieza obviously has Universe's Most Malevolent as well. He actually has Brutal Beatdown, which Full Power Frieza does not, and Frost does. And then, of course, they do actually share the Tournament of Power 3 key link. So, I might have to try them out. Maybe we'll try them out as a partnership for the next video, because I feel like they would work a little bit better. And we wouldn't be restricted to having to put Full Power Frieza in the first spot. Because, realistically, if you don't put him in the first spot, you're not using his full potential. And obviously, as we saw in that previous turn, it helps him to super if you can get that in the first attacking slot passive to go off. So, yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll put that up as the next video and try out that partnership. So, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Full Power Frieza and Full Power Frost teamed up together on the Full Power category under a Broly leader. If I could get the, if the Frost was actually rainbowed, then yeah, they would make quite a powerful combination. So let me know what you think down below. Did you pull the Frost? Did you pull multiple copies of him? I'll be very interested to see if anybody actually rainbowed him, because he is a solid unit even on the hit Universe 6 team. So like I say, let me know down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe for more regular Dokkan Battle content. You can follow me on Twitter or Instagram at the Masked Ningen, or join my Discord. The link is in the description. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.